And we're back. And today we're doing Into the Breach. I have had a quick look at this already, and the best way I could describe it, and it's not great, is it's sort of like randomized Sudoku, but with guns. Alright, you start off with your one little hero unit guy who's got usually some bonuses to him. Then you start off with your 3 default combat mechs. We can't change those because you have to finish the game a bunch to get access to different mechs. And then you start the game. Now, we'll just leave it on normal. We don't want to swamp anyone or, watch me die horrifically. Actually, no, some people might enjoy that. But the plan is this. You're traveling through time. And then as we travel through time, we're trying to go back in time to stop these people from, or aliens from murdering us all. We unlocked the corporate island last time around, but this is where you normally start. And you go in here, you start picking sections, and you fight for them. So, we pick one of these objectives. Take less than 3 power grid damage, protect the coal plant, or kill at least 7 enemies and protect the emergency batteries. Now, what I have found so far, the best thing to do is find the ones that are all defensive. So this here says, take less than 3 grid damage and protect the coal plant. This is all defensive stuff. That sounds good for us, because we suck. Okay, we will start the mission. Now, these are the bad guys over here. Bad guys you have to kill. Now, if you hover over them, you see that one has 3 hit points, that one has 2. They're very, very basic. So we're just going to start throwing people down here and working from there. We're going to put you right there. We're going to stick a tank, probably, actually right there is fine, and we'll stick our artillery right there. Then we hit confirm. These are our damage dealers and our protectors and such like. And these guys are going to make their moves. They won't actually attack us this round, but they will do all of their prep work. And this stuff here, that stuff that says warning, that's things that are going to pop out of the ground next turn and try and attack us. So what we want to do is make sure we take less than 3 grid damage and protect the coal plant. This appears to be the coal plant over here, and all of these buildings, these civilian buildings, they're our grid. And that's our global life. As they get hit, the life will go down, and this carries over between all the maps. So you want to make sure you protect those. Your little mech units here, they can take 3, 3, and 2 damage respectively. If they get damaged or died, that doesn't matter. All gets repaired in between combat. So you would rather sacrifice your mechs than the buildings. Now, this guy here, you look at him, this fly guy, it shows that he's got this little red arrow pointing here. That means he's going to attack this building next turn. This scorpion thing over here, that's going to attack our little puncher mech. And this guy over here is just going to sit there. This guy's a passive bonus guy. What he does is he gives all of the enemies on the map plus 1 health. So, actually, wait, no. All other Vec will explode on death, dealing 1 damage to adjacent tiles. Never mind. Last time it was plus 1 health. So if this guy dies, if anyone dies, they explode. That is a problem. Oh. Well, that's a big problem. We might be able to use that to our advantage, though. That's one of the things about this game, is you can move things around and, use it to help you smash things to bits. First off, let's come up with a plan. I am not the most optimized at playing this, but let me just give you a demonstration of the way things can be done. We'll grab our little tanker. You can move any of your mechs at any time you want on your turn, so we could select what order to use them in. And currently, this mech here can't move. It's been webbed up by this guy. So what we're going to do is we'll grab our little tank here. We're going to move him 1 step to the right. Now, we can undo that move immediately if we don't like it, but we don't want to just yet. And we're going to use our brute class weapon. Fires a powerful projectile that pushes its target. This is actually not that good. Does 1 damage, pushes a target back 1 square. In fact, all weapons usually push a target back 1 square, and this is quite useful and part of the joy of the game mechanics. So, we're going to fire our cannon at this guy. We're going to do 1 damage to him and knock him back 1 square. You can see the 1 damage and the arrow. As well as that, take note of the webbing that's on our mech. When we hit this guy, the webbing is broken, and this guy is now here. This guy is actually going to attack this square on his next turn. However, we don't want to. You see, we've moved him there, and since he was already going to attack this direction, if we end the turn now, he would actually attack the guy in front of him and hurt him. But, that would be bad. We don't want to do that just yet. There's other things we can do to make our lives easier. So, first off, we are going to move this guy right here. This is our puncher mech. Now, our puncher mech does 2 damage, which is kind of awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to punch this guy for 2, which will kill him, and it'll also knock him back 1 square, which is good because of this passive guy over here. He does 1 explosion damage on death, and we would prefer not to be near him when he explodes, and we'd also like him not to be near our buildings. So we'll hit him a quick punch. He goes over here, he explodes, and it actually damages that unit as well, which is perfect for us. Now, I would prefer if they stopped exploding on death, so let's move this guy over here. And this guy has a cannon piece. You can see that there, that he can only shoot in the cardinal directions, and he does 1 damage to whatever he hits, but all the things in the cardinal directions around him get pushed back 1 tile. Don't take damage, they just get pushed back. So we're going to fire at this guy, deal 1 damage to him, and that'll push that bug guy back 1 tile. And because that guy is pushed back, he will actually end up away from that city, and instead of attacking the city, he'll just attack this empty square right here is the plan. So, 1 point of damage to this guy. That fly gets pushed back, so it's now going to miss hitting here. And because of that special guy was destroyed, these guys no longer explode. And once we hit end turn, this guy's going to attack that square and do nothing, and then these 2 things will spawn. If we could have gotten something knocked them on top of this tile, we could actually stop those things spawning by putting a unit on it, either one of ours or one of the enemies. Yep, he missed. 2 new guys spawn, and now they're going to pick out new targets. He's attacking that city. He is webbing up our puncher, and this guy is going to attack that city. And there's... oh, we got 3 more coming in. Right, we have victory in 3 turns. All we have to do, protect the buildings, protect the coal plant. So, what's our next point of plan? This looks to be an unmitigated mess. We're sort of trapped in a horrible position where we can't really do that much damage. Also, I'm pretty new to the game, so I'm sure there's lots of stuff I'm missing. So, first thing we will do is we will punch this guy out of the way. That means he is no longer webbing this guy. Unfortunately, he can't move. Once you fired, you can't move. This guy's now going to attack empty space, which is fine for us. This guy's going to move forward here, and we're going to attack this bug. Now, the reason we want to attack this bug is we want to stop him from hitting that city. We're only going to do 1 damage, but, well, we don't really have a lot of choices here on good options. That stops him from attacking the city. Protecting the cities is your #1 priority as far as I can tell. The artillery, we're going to move... oof. Damn it, we can't move there, can we? Yeah, the artillery we can move right here. And that one, we are going to lob an artillery shell right here. Now, I know that doesn't damage that unit, but it does. We can't kill that. Even if we hit it, we only do 1 damage. This moves it to the side. So now it's not going to hurt the cities. The cities are all protected. None of our units are being targeted. It's still a mess because now we're going to end up with 6 enemies on the map. But it was our best of a bad situation. This is why I call it Sudoku with guns. Each map is a puzzle, and then you got to figure out how to not die. That's 1 city under attack. A unit is webbed. Oh god. Another city is webbed. Oh, that's another city under attack. Well, this is not great. Player 2. Right. Well, this is a mess. Yeah, I'm going to pause this while I figure some stuff out. Our options here are very limited. We have 1, 2, 3 cities under siege, and we have to somehow find a way to save all of them. So, first up... oh, sorry. You are going to move right here. What we can do is we can smack this guy. That will do 2 points of damage to him, but it will also push him into this guy, and then the 2 of them will take 1 point of damage each from getting pushed into each other. So... that kills one of them and knocks the other one down to 1 hit point. Now this opens up this line of attack from here to there. So I'm thinking... oh, now this guy can take 3 hits. So he's going to get hit twice next round. We could try and save him, but we sort of need him to do something. We need him to kill that thing. If he can knock that thing out of the... or kill that thing, it saves that city. This artillery piece can't do it on its own. So, you, unfortunately, are going to have to take 1 for the team. Actually, 2 for the team. But, you shoot that guy, that saves that city. You can pop right over here. Yeah, I think this is our only option. It's the only way to save this city from getting smashed. So, we'll get an artillery strike on you. We're not going to be using your pushing abilities, unfortunately. That doesn't do any damage to the city. The blast radius thing that pushes things around doesn't have any effect on city buildings or does damage in general, to be honest. Hey, you were about to get smacked a couple of times. Sorry about this. Ow. Ow. System failure imminent. Don't worry, don't worry. We will save you. Now, they're going to spread out. They're going to target some more things. It's pretty random what they seem to target, but we can... ooh, we can definitely mess them up now. I've been trying to figure out if there's any way to kill all 3 of these, and I don't think we have the damage to do it. We can kill 2 at most. So let's just take the 2 and be done with it. So we'll take you over there. We'll shell the scorpion. Breaks everything, moves everyone out of the way. You can actually go... actually, it doesn't really matter where you go, does it? Yeah, we'll put you there. And you can punch that thing into oblivion. Our tank is going to die, unfortunately, but... yeah, that's a price I'm willing to pay. Oh, one thing. You can reset the entire turn. You can go back in time to start the current turn, available after taking at least 1 action. You can only do this once per battle. So once per battle, you can just hit reset, and boom. You see, we're time travelers, so we can do all this stuff as much as we want. Wait, by as much as we want, I mean... You get to redo all these missions again and again and again as you go through. If you do it not successful, you can just keep repeating time. That's sort of the whole point of this game. It's also why I refer to it as a bit of a puzzle. Everything's just figuring out how you can interact to do the most damage. Let's try saving this tank's life this time by not doing something so, well, let's try doing it a little bit different this time around. So, alternative way we could do this, let's just try putting our artillery there. Now, we could land a shot on this, but if we do, that's going to move everyone around. Instead, we're just going to land a shot here. That will push the Scorpion into our mech, dealing 1 damage and killing it. That frees up this guy to move around, who can now go over here, do a Dragon Ball Z punch into this guy, knock him into the mountain, doing 2 points of damage with the punch, 1 point of damage for pushing it into a solid object. And that just leaves this guy over here who, well, we could theoretically... Oh no, actually we can't kill. I was thinking if we could get a shot from this angle, we could push him into the buildings. Not that we would want to, but that would do 1 point of damage from the shot and 1 for pushing into an object. But, nah, instead we'll just shoot him. That knocks him back 1 space. No one has to die this round. No one takes any damage. This thing should just... I think it's just the end of the turn. Victory in 1 turn. Enemy turn. And they miss. And then they disappear. No damage to any buildings. A few of our units took damage, but that's healed automatically. And we get a whole bunch of bonuses for this. These things you can spend once we finish this island. However, we got to do more. So, let's pick out something... Ooh, defensive shield active. Destroy the dam, or battle ends with less than 4... End battle with less than 4 mech damage. Protect the power generator. Or kill at least 7 enemies. I'd say... End battle with less than 4 mech damage and protect the power generator. It also has a warning thing down there called tidal waves. This should be interesting. Alright, see this here? At the start of the next round of combat, as in when the bugs attack, this will disappear and fall into the ocean. That makes things interesting, very interesting. So you can go. Oh, I'm going to say there for you. I do not want to really be. I don't really want to put our guys too far forward. If they get webbed up or gunged up in those guys, that could be a problem. And the artillery can go back there. I really do not like the positioning available here. This is going to be awkward. You prefer to normally gang up on things. Pod incoming? Huh. Oh, I've seen this. This could be a weapon that we could use. He's going to attack a building. He's going to attack a building. And he is going to attack one of our mechs. Ugh. Well, lots of messes going on here. I have a silly plan, but it is a plan nonetheless. You go back there. Fire a shot at this bug. That will do 1 damage to the bug and launch it 1 tile to the right. Stops targeting that building. Then we're going to get our artillery. Move that over there. Line up a nice shot, and we are going to push this guy in that direction. So now when he attacks, he's going to end up attacking this bug. And then when this bug attacks, it's going to end up attacking that bug. That's all good for us, I suppose. Now we get this guy, and I want him to pick up that time pod. Collect with a mech or defend until Vec retreat. So... what have we acquired? I have no idea. Repair 1 damage and remove fire, ice, and acid. Okay. What have you got? Oh, there must be some repair stuff we can do. Unfortunately, we can't hit anyone because we can only hit in adjacents to us, but we picked up a pod tile thing? Now let's see these bugs attack each other. I also noticed there's this thing up here. Attack initiative order. 2, 3, and 4, you can see there? The flying bug at the back is going to attack first, then the scorpion one in the middle, and then the flying bug at the end, which is going to attack empty space. This is really handy to know, because knowing what turn they're going to attack in means you could kill something before it does some damage. Anyway. Yes, well, there's nothing we can do about that. Oh, there goes the edge of the map. 1 damage to that. 1 damage to that, and then you miss. So, we've got 2 bugs that are on low health, but that's still far too many bugs to deal with. Oh, threatened. Threatened. Oh, God. Yep, that's a lot of threatening going on. Right. That's a lot of things, and we need to get off this tile. If we don't get off this tile, we'll be in trouble. A lot of trouble. Yeah, we're in a whole heap of hurt here. I have looked at this from every direction I can, and I can't figure out a way to save all the buildings. We've basically got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 bugs going to attack all the buildings. Yeah, there's no way around that. We are in so much trouble. So, here's what we're going to do. It's the best of a bad situation. We're going to smack this guy. It doesn't matter about our stuff. Our stuff's aquatic as far as I'm aware, so we don't have to care. We can chuck him there. We'll get this guy. And we're going to fire this here. What this will do is kill this bug. So it's one bug we've already stopped from attacking a building. This will be 2 and 3 bugs, because when we blow this bug up, it's going to launch this guy out of the way, so he will no longer be attacking buildings. So that's 3 bugs that will no longer be attacking buildings. Done. And now we've still got 2 bugs that we have to stop from trying to attacking buildings, and there's not really much we can do about that, unfortunately. So we're going to put this guy right here, and we're going to have him punch this thing to death. Oh, right. I'm pretty sure you might actually sink or anything, but I don't think we have a choice. If you get destroyed, you get destroyed. Nope. Swimming robots. Cannot use their mechs while standing in water. Perfect. I was worried a bit about that. Anyway, they missed that. They hit the building once. Oh, that guy attacked that guy as well, which helps us. We just lost power. That's basically our life up there. That is very bad. Let's see what they're going to do. 1 attacking buildings, 2 attacking buildings, of course. 1 attacking our robot, and another attacking buildings. This might not be so bad. I think this might be too easy. We're going to launch a shell here, which will catapult that guy into that guy, catapult this guy into that guy. So we should kill 2, and actually this is going to do 4 points of damage in total. Yep, that worked out kind of beautifully. Then we can just move this guy over here. Give that guy a quick death punch, and you are very dead. And we can move this guy over here. And that guy is also very dead. And I think that is end of turn. Beautiful. Vectra has been annihilated. We unfortunately lost a little bit there. That was not perfect. But I think you kind of get the gist of this game. It's just puzzle after puzzle after puzzle. And there's a few promotions and things that go on. Ooh, open the door of the pod. Open the pod doors. Reactor core. They're used to upgrade your mechs between missions. I like the sound of that. New skill unlocked. Plus 2 mech HP. Piloted mech health is increased by 2. Ooh. Right, reactor cores. You can have reactor core open the mech upgrade screen to install it. Right? Mech upgrade. Install. You can use this button to install reactor cores in a mech. Each core will increase a mech's maximum reactor power by 1. Huh. Upgrade. The mech reactor can power weapons and upgrades. Activate an upgrade to power it. You can always remove power if you want to put it elsewhere. Looking through, I think the best upgrade I can find for, well, 1 power core is for the artillery piece. Building immune. This means we can shoot at our own buildings and it won't damage them. Which means we can basically fire at our building and push away the enemies that are surrounding it. That seems like for one cost, yes, I would like that. That seems excellent. Okay then, I think we are done. Now let's find somewhere else to go defend. We have 2 options, defend the tanks or defend the satellite launches. Actually, wait, let me rephrase that. We could do destroy the dam, but that requires us to direct damage at other stuff that's not enemies, which kind of hurts in terms of damage output. Or kill at least 7 enemies and protect the emergency batteries. I would like to kill 7 enemies, but we might run out of time to do it in. So I find defensive objectives are usually better. Let's go with satellites. Actually, no. Tanks. Let's go with tanks. Ooh, there's 2 tanks on there. And what do we have on this thing? Oh, yeah, satellite things. No. Tanks look way cooler. Let's go with the tanks, please. And they seem to have water on this map, and this one does not. Water is handy because you can push things into water, killing them. Right. You know what? We can't put him there. We will put him... Oh no, what are you? You are... All other Vec will explode on death, dealing 1 damage to adjacent tiles. That is unfortunate. That is, No, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I really, really do not like that. Let's put our tank... Here is fine. Artillery can go back there. Confirm. Let's see what they're going to do to us. Yeah, that guy's just going to hide. He wants to live as long as possible to be as annoying as possible. And you are going to target a building. Let me think. Our options are limited. Well, you see, the problem is we can't get this guy. Our tank can't go over there. Our mech can't walk over there. So artillery is our only hope. And, I mean, it can do the job. It's just we have no other choice but to use the artillery for this, which limits our options quite a bit. Now, we could just land a shell directly on top of it. That would push that... No. We're going to land a shell right here. Scorpions can't swim. Yeah, that's why they need frogs to hop on the backs of. No, I think a good choice is this guy has 5 hit points. He is tough. Like, hella tough. So we're going to stand him on top of this spawn tile. Any unit blocking this space will take 1 damage. However, it stops the spawn, so we kill a unit for the loss of 1 hit point. I'm good with that. I'm going to punch that guy for 2 and knock him over there. Instead of targeting that building, he's now targeting his own guy. Which leaves us with this guy. We could target him, but that won't kill him. It'll only do 1 damage, and then this guy will actually shoot the building. So, no, we're just going to leave this guy. In fact, we'll march this guy forward a bit, so he's ready for the next round and can protect the tanks. That was, action available. I know there's an action available, but you know what? There's nothing we can do. But you know what? No, keep it. Just end the turn. Yes, yes. Don't ask again. No, actually, never mind. Right, you. Hurt your mate. Good job. 1 unit tries to spawn and dies, and then we get a flyer that comes up. Perfect. Where are you going? Interesting. I say we go for the rule of cool. The rule of cool is always more fun. We'll send you there. Pop that bug across. You should probably escape the blast zone. We want to let the rest of those bugs spawn. I would like to actually get the experience from killing them. So we'll pull back the walker mech. We're not even going to get that thing to attack. We'll have this guy go back here. I promise you there's method to the madness. And then we shoot this guy 1 time. When we shoot him 1 time, that will knock him back into the other guy. So we'll take 1 damage from the shot, another damage from getting knocked into the other guy, and that will kill him. It will also kill that guy who's only got 1 hit point. Then they'll both explode and hopefully kill that guy as well. So boom. And kablooey. Yep, that was totally worth it. Ah, excellent. Yeah, I know. No, and that was... We actually had the mech do nothing. Right, we got some scorpions and thingy-me-what's-its, but... Yeah, this looks pretty doable. What should we do here? This one seems positively easy after the last round. We'll move him there. We'll punch that bug for 2 hit points and knock it back onto this tile. So it's standing on top of a tile where whatever spawns next round would kill it, but it's not going to get a chance for that to happen. So what we'll do is we'll pull this guy back to here. Ooh. Actually, no, we don't want to pull him. Where can this guy go? That might be a problem. See what we can do. We can't... I wanted to launch a shell right there. Like, for example, what I want to do was, say, put this guy right here. Then what we can do is launch a shell right into this section. That guy gets launched out. That guy gets launched back. He's still going to end up dead, but this guy... Oh. We're going to take 1 damage to the power plant if we do it that way. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Sorry, I keep calling them power plants. I mean, they're civilian buildings, but they're basically your power grid. They're this thing up here. You lose if it reaches 0, so you prefer not for anyone not to take damage there. I would put this guy in the way to soak the damage, but I can't. And, ooh, these guys have power. What? You. Fire. That did... You did nothing. You seriously did nothing, buddy. Well... We could shoot him with this guy, but that would just knock him into the building and damage it. Yeah, I don't think there's much choices here. Oh, actually. Huh. If those tanks actually have power, they didn't at the start of the round. Let's reset the round, and with the tanks on board, we can do this a little differently. Much simpler plan. You, get over here. Smash this guy in the face. That'll do 2 points of damage, plus 1 for pushing him into artillery. Our artillery takes some damage, but... Well, it is what it is. And you can pop over here. Right. Yeah, we did a little bit of damage to our other units as well, but that's okay. And now you can push this guy. Perfect. And then you can drive forward here. And hit this guy. He goes back a step. So now he's got 1 hit point left. He's going to attack an empty square in front of him, and then something's going to try and spawn beneath him, and he's going to kill it because he's standing there. Problem solved. We don't have to use the other tank. So, and yep, he attacks nothing. He blocked a spawn. Another thing spawned, and now we got something with 1 hit point and 1 with 3. This should be very, very quick. Let's have a little fun with this one. Now that we've got the tanks up and running, we can do some fun stuff like... We can't hurt the guy, but we can move him. Tanks are too weak to damage these guys. We'll move you over there, and then... Yeah, we'll line you up nice and neat. Then you can go over here, and... give him a quick shot. And another one bites the dust. And then you can go over here, and... Yep, we'll line you up nice and neat. Then you can go over here, and... give him a quick shot. And one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. And then you can go over here, and... give him a quick shot. And one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Then you can pop over here and hit him a nice hearty, squishy punch. Done. Problem solved. Enemy turn. Nothing happens. I think I'm going to call that a solid win. I'm not sure if stopping them from spawning is a good idea. Maybe you're better off letting them spawn so you can gain more experience, though I don't think... You know what? We'll find out. Next up, we've got Ohm Town, which I presume is a play on the words Ohm, as in power Ohm? Whatever. Let's see what you got. We got another one of these flying, +1 damage things. We start with this artillery piece, which is pretty cool. It actually can fire and do, I think, 2 damage in 2 squares in, well, only in the cardinal direction. So basically, this direction or this direction. Ooh, that could be tricky. You know what? We'll place you there. We're going to need some stuff to defend the area. You can go there, artillery at the rear. Then, depending on where they go, we can sort it out from there. I just don't want anyone... Like, we would prefer them to actually occupy these squares more. Okay. So. That's the way you want to do things, eh? Let's see how we can do damage. Like, for example, this thing can do 2 damage like that. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't knock anything back, but it can definitely hurt things. Simplistic plan, well, simplistic enough. We're going to take our tank and move it over here. Problem we face is we could use this mech to punch that. It would do 2 damage, knock it into that guy, and then do the 3 damage to finish it off. The problem is it would then explode and damage our city. So we need to kill off that passive bonus explodey head thing. So, we shoot this guy. 1 damage to this guy, pushes him in, and then they both take 1 damage. Then we grab our artillery piece, move that here. Then what we do is we lob a shell right here. This will kill the actual explodey guy. He won't explode though. And that will push this bug out of the way. So it will no longer be targeting this building and will instead be targeting a forest. We could... No. I was thinking about doing this, but if I do that, I'm not sure if both of them will explode. You see, I know that guy... no. We'll hit this guy first. Ooh. Right. That worked. I was a little bit concerned there for a minute. You. I'd like you to do an artillery strike. Right, see, about there. 2 damage to that guy. This guy can charge forward. Smack attack. And that guy's dead. See? Problem solved. Excellent. Now we get to face 2 new baddies. And see what that guy does. He's down to 1 hit point, so he's much easier to handle now. Oh. He's going after artillery piece. Wow. They're going after a lot of artillery pieces. And we've got 3 more coming in. Slightly more interesting. Can you shoot? Yeah, that guy can still shoot just fine. Let's see if we can't give him some targets. Seems fairly straightforward. Little tank is going to roll over here. We're going to punch this guy right in the face with a big cannon shell, which will launch him back 1 tile. This puts him into the flaming tile. If he survived until the next round, he'd take 1 flame damage. I think after he attacks, though. But that's okay, he's not going to survive that long. Instead, we use Punchy Mech face over here. He punches him, this guy in the face, doing 2 damage. But he'll also punch him back into that guy. And both of them should now die. Beautiful. Then, artillery guy back here. He's going to do 2 damage to that fella. Perfect. Then we'll move our artillery back, our artillery back a slice. And he can hit that guy. And boom. All enemies ceased. End our turn. 3 more enemies pop up. And let's get on with the killing, shall we? No. Okay, you're targeting a tank. At least they're not webbing any of our stuff. But the spreading out is really painful. Well, I do want to level up our tank a little bit, so I think we're going to be a little bit lazy about this one. You can go right there. Punch that guy in the face. This guy can go over here. And shoot that guy dead. That gives him a little bit more experience, which is great. Artillery guy, could you just murder that bug for us if you wouldn't mind? Thank you kindly. Who got a level up? Oh, because you're in the same place. +1 to mech move. Excellent. You, artillery piece. Yeah, we're gonna have you... Ooh. You know what? We'll have you go... Awkward. Right there. And because buildings are immune, we can shoot this building and it will push that guy out of range. Now we can't hit the building. Now I knew we were going to have to leave that guy alive, but I wanted to try and get as much experience on our tank as possible. You missed, and now we're just going to have to deal with 3 enemies. Oof. No one want to stand in front of our artillery? Oh, come on. Seriously, you could have stood in front of our artillery and made this way easier on us. Okay, well, if you're not going to do that, we're just going to have to kill you as the old-fashioned way. I can't figure out a way to kill all three of these, unfortunately, but we can at least do a reasonable amount of damage, I'd figure. We can knock this guy right there, which lines up this guy to get himself some experience by shooting them both. If he shoots that guy, it knocks him into the other guy. And so he gets +3 experience, which is good. And then this guy can just pop right over here and land an artillery shot right on top of that guy, killing him. Done. Easy peasy. And that leaves that guy alive to escape, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Yeah, well, goodbye. You tried, but at least we didn't take any damage to our buildings. Worked perfectly. Okay, then. What's next? Ooh, our power grid is actually maxed out. That is good, I think. Mech +1 move promoted. Understood. Warning, seismic activity. Right, so now we have to go to corporate HQ. Destroy 5 goos. Protect the corporate tower. What's a goo? Okie doke. This, destroy 5 goos, protect the corporate tower. I presume the corporate tower is that big thing at the back or that big bubble up the front. Vec threat detected. What is that? Large goo. Attempt to squish the adjacent tile. What? I have no idea what that thing is. It seems to be quite good at destroying stuff, so it's got 3 hit points. We should be able to kill it pretty quickly with our combat mech. If we can get our combat mech in range, we shall... Yeah, we're going to put everything there, I think. Done. Right. Vec sighted. Come on. No. Yeah, of course it's been sighted. Right. Interesting. So you are going to attack that tile and do 4 damage. So you kill anything you hit. Good to know. We have to destroy 5 goos. So we have to kill one of you a turn. Interesting. I don't think these things can drown, can they? Can walk in water, but water will prevent attacking or repairing. We need to basically do 3 points of damage to that. Our mech can do 2, and if we can get us back up against a wall or another gooey thing, we can do a little bit more damage than that. However, we've got a problem. That guy's about to attack at a building, and even if we shuffle him to the right, he's going to attack another building. We have to shuffle him back somehow. This guy's also going to attack a building. This is going to take a bit of thinking. I think we're going to have to eat some damage here. We can afford to lose a little bit of power, so what we're going to try is this. Tank down here. That's going to smack this guy, which pushes him into that guy. 2 damage plus 1 damage. Then we're going to smack this guy with our punchy mech, which knocks him back here, taking 2 health off him. Then we're going to use our artillery to kill 2 of them and damage 1 of them. Well, that's the theory. You know what? Let's just shoot this guy here. 2 damage to the first guy, 1 damage to the second. This guy we're not going to kill. We're going to have to eat the damage, unfortunately. This guy's going to pop over here. He's going to punch this thing right in its... Does it have a face? Whatever it's got, it's an excuse for a face. Now, artillery guy is going to do something fun. He's going to shell this guy, doing 1 damage to him, but he'll push that guy into that guy, and those 2 should kill each other just from the blast damage. Unfortunately, this guy's still going to be alive afterwards, but... Nothing's perfect. What the... 2 more goos? Okay, that's a problem. I didn't realize that... Oh, God. Okay, so we're going to have to face 4 things next turn. Yep, we just lost 102 lives. Acceptable losses. Oh, that's a problem. Ooh. Yep. Not liking this. Not liking this at all. Well. Interesting, eh? Like I said, Sudoku, but with guns. I do not like our options here. This is all bad. But, of all the options, let's see. We'll move you back a bit to safety. We're going to launch this projectile in here. What this is going to do is toss this guy away from the building. This guy we've no hope of doing anything with. This guy gets tossed away, won't attack that building. This guy is going to get pushed into our mech and take 1 damage. The reason for that is, well, we want to be able to kill those 2 goos. They do 4 damage apiece. They're quite nasty. And this guy can now pop over here. And when he shoots this thing, does 2 damage to it. Well, 1 damage to it, knocks it back into the one, and then both of these should die. Well, that just makes things even more confusing. Well, wonderful. Now you should be able to punch this guy into oblivion. And as a bonus, you get to kill 2 things. 4 goos killed. That's actually pretty good. But now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 things on the map, and things are about to get chaotic. So, oh, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have went for killing so many goos. And we got hit on one of our power plants. This should be it. This should be all they've got. Yep, a lot of threatening going around. Oh, corporate tower's got to be protected. No matter what, the corporate tower has to be protected. Well, this is a mess. This is a huge, horrifying mess. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings under attack. And we've only got 3 units, so yeah, I'm doing the math here. That seems bad. This is tricky. I think, though, we can do about 6 damage to the enemies in this round, though we're still going to take another hit on a building. I mean, there's 4 buildings under attack, and we can only save 3 of them. But we can do a fair chunk of damage to our opponents if we play this right. First off, this goo here. We have to kill it. And it only has 1 hit point, so I figure... artillery. Just smack it. It's not great, but it is what it is. Now, this guy comes over here. Now, the reason we want him here is we want to have him as a blocker for that thing. We don't want that thing to be able to move so that it gets crushed when it gets punched in a minute. We're going to shoot this guy, which will push him away from the building. And now he's going to end up targeting that bug. He'll do 1 damage to it, which is... what, that's 1 point of damage. 2, 3 points of damage. Then we'll move this guy here. And then we're going to punch this guy. We'll take 1 point of damage, but we'll do 3. Boom. Another one bites the dust. So, we still take building damage, which is unfortunate, but... hey, it resisted! Oh, that's good. Okay, so now all we have to do is... now you're on fire. Excellent. Well, we've killed 5 goos. We just have to protect the corporate tower, which means all we have to do is... well, kill what's left. This should be very doable. Now, that guy can get over there and punch that, which means that's insta-dead. Then we just have to kill that guy, and this should be fairly straightforward. I'm not even going to try thinking about this too hard. We are just going to run you over there, smack that thing in the face until it dies from it, move him over here. Yeah, we're going to smack that guy in the face. You should probably move out of that location so that you're not going to be targeted. And we'll shoot that guy. And another one bites the dust. That means I've only got 1 guy left. And he's going to attack empty space, and then that's the end of it. Done! We took a couple of buildings worth of damage, but to survive the last mission, I'm okay with that. And we got a couple of extra stars for finishing the mission out. Nice! +3 grid defense? Grid defense increased by 3. This affects the chance of resisting building damage in combat. Ooh, that is nice. You accomplished every archive mission and extending achievement. Please, you and the Riftwalkers accept this as our thanks. Select 1 free reward. Ah. Looking at the potential benefits, this thing seems to be deploy a pull tank that can pull targets with a projectile. That allows you to move units around. You can use it once per battle, +2 health, flying, something like that. There's +2 to your power grid, which is basically your health up here. And then you've got this guy, Silica, special, requires 2 power. Mech can act twice if it does not move. And by act, I mean punch twice. And what I've learned in normal games is if you can do more damage, it's usually best to do more damage. So... yeah, I think being able to shoot twice in one go. You just got a new pilot. You can assign them in the upgrade screen. Let's see who we want to pilot what. Unfortunately, we can't install this because it requires 2 power. We have 1 power on this thing here, but yeah, it needs 2. We'll leave that with building immune. Building immune. Ready to divert power into mech systems. Grand. So what's this? Spend reputation. I can vaguely remember seeing this. This appears to be an end-of-round shop, where it's allowing us to either buy an acid tank we can deploy, which seems to be a 1-use-per-round little tank thing, which might be useful. Also give us micro-artillery. This appears to would replace the normal Artemis artillery range class weapon we've got. Brute class weapon and prime class weapon. So there's different classes of weapon. This one would go on our artillery piece. Don't think so. I'm not willing to buy that. The acid tank does sound tempting, but we can also buy reactor cores, which can upgrade our current existing weapons. Kind of like the idea of that. That seems fun. Plus, we could use that pilot, Silica. So we can buy a reactor for 3. In fact, you could buy power grid upgrades. See this power grid thing up here? So we buy that, and it maxes us out. And if we keep going, it's +2 defense. The bonus will decrease the higher your grid defense get to a maximum of +25. The grid is at full. Additional power will permanently upgrade your grid defense. Defense up 20%. 22, 24, 26, 28. So we can spend this corporate reputation we gain to do that. We'll undo all of that, I think. I think we'll buy a couple of reactor cores. I like the idea of having a couple of those. We could switch to those guys. Ooh, we would have to sell something, though, to do it. We could say... nope, I don't want to grant that. We'll keep the reputation. We've got 2 reactor cores. Let's keep going. Overpowered grid. If your power grid is full when it receives additional power, your grid defense will be permanently upgraded. Okay. Now what do we do? Leave island? You have unspent corporate reputation. It will be lost if you leave now. Oh, whoa. Wait a second. Right, so here's what we did. We sold off our old artillery cannon, bought this micro artillery, and we installed it on our artillery piece, and now it does this, and we upgraded it so it hits 2 tiles. See, if you just do it normally, it fires 1 missile and knocks a target back after doing 1 damage. But if you upgrade it, it hits 3 tiles. Nice. And we can upgrade it to do an extra 1 damage, so we could potentially do 6 damage if we could hit 3 targets. Ooh, that is interesting. Well, we've also bought 2 of those reactor cores that we intend on spending. In fact, let's grab this guy and give him 2 reactor cores. And, yeah, this guy. But, hey, how do we get you? Requires 2 power. Yeah, I know it requires 2 power. That's why we're trying to spend him, buddy. There you go. Click to dismiss. Okay. Double shot. Ooh. Mech can act twice if it does not move. I like that. I like that. Okay, we're going to put this guy in storage. We could probably change him out for another one of these pilots. Though, ooh, let's see who's worth losing. This guy has +1 mech move. This guy has +3 grid defense, which gives us a little bit of resistance to our buildings. I don't think that's worth it. So, goodbye, buddy. Instead, we shall replace you with this guy on our tank. Our tank can now move a little bit faster and has more health. Our mech, yeah, you know what? Who cares? That seems like a good spend. Oh, and that gives us 1 more rep. So, grid power? Why not? Done. Leave island. Now we get to go to another one. Oh, those 2 are unavailable. We need to finish the next island. What do you got for us, buddy? We can postpone this discussion on when we get this advanced weapon to you until after you use it. Let's pick somewhere. Looking through here, I would really like to do this one. It says high threat detected. We got to get a train through. It looks difficult, but I think we'll try one of the smaller, easier ones first with our new team. End battle with less than 4 mech damage. Protect the emergency batteries. Rightio, let's do this. Start the mission. What the... You are... All other Vec receive +1 HP as long as the Scion is alive. Well, that's a problem. So that guy gets 4 health, that guy gets 3. They're going to be tougher to kill. Right, put the mech up front. Your job will be to punch stuff in the face, like a lot. And then we'll stick our tank behind and artillery behind that. Fine, confirm. Let's see what happens. Preferably, we could kill that guy soon. Oh! Right, ground is going to disappear. That's bad. What are you... What? Okay, things have changed. This is going to be different. You are a blob. Explodes, killing itself and damaging... kill it first to stop it. Okay, so if we kill it before it gets a chance to do anything, it won't explode. Right, now you are... Oh, you're a hopscotcher? Invigorate spores. The soldier's sign is providing +1 HP to... Oh, sorry, wrong one. Lob an artillery shot at a single target. Indeed. And you are passive bonus +1. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. I think we can try out some of our new toys. Artillery piece. Why don't you come over here? And then why don't you launch your rockets right there, which will affect these 3 tiles, doing 1 damage to each one of those, and knocking them back 1 tile on top of the next 3 spawn points. There you go. That means this guy will die, this guy will take another point of damage, and he's going to launch a target at there, which is fine by me. Now you, I want you to punch that guy and knock him back. That means that when this land disappears next round, he will disappear with it, and he will be very deaded. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Or, I suppose we could use that guy. No, this guy's far more fun. So you, move over there. Punch that guy right there. Nah, cool. He's going to fall off the edge of the map next round. You can go here, and you can shoot that thingy. Deaded. End turn. Enemy's turn. You disappear. You die. You take 1 more damage. Alright. Who dies first? Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that is just... Yum, 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 yum. Wow. That's what are you doing? Okay, you're going to disappear next round, buddy. You do realize that entire section of space is just about to vanish. Huh. I don't really see a point to any of this, so let's just punch this guy. Yeah, goodbye, I suppose? Oh, wait, no. Even if I punch that guy, he'll still survive to the next round. Wait a minute. This guy's got double attack. We should be able to attack this guy twice. So, attack him once. Oh, whoa. Whoa, did he just fly off the edge of the map? That is super cool. And we could attack a second time as well if we really wanted to. That's everything gone? You, get back in here, actually, to hide up. You, get back there. I don't want you getting webbed. Tank, we can pull back a bit. Yeah, end turn. Well, yeah, there's nothing to do. This entire stretch is about to fall off, so all those guys are gone. What do we got here? Okay, you're lobbing an artillery shell over there, you're going to attack that, and you are going to lob an artillery shell at that guy. Well, you're about to vanish off the edge of the map, so we don't care about you. This is... I don't think there's any need to really complicate this too much. We'll just have you go there. Boom, problem solved. This guy needs to get himself deaded. Ooh, actually. Put the artillery there. I'd like this guy to get a couple of shots in. He gets to do some damage, then this guy gets to fire there at this guy. And we get some more XP. And this entire edge of the map falls off, and this guy misses, and I think that's the end of the round. And bye! Vec down. Really down. Perfect victory. Excellent. Love it. Promoted. +1 mech reactor. What? Piloted mech reactor increased by 1. Are you kidding me? So, this guy gave us has a +1 bonus, and we don't even have to do anything? Oh, that is beautiful. You, sir, are an incredible pilot. I like you. So we can give him a plus to movement bonus? Yeah, let's take him to 4. Or, well, would we like to get dash? I think +1 move will be fine. +1 move is really good on a guy that can move that fast. Though it kind of does interfere with his double shot. However, it does mean he can get into position to do a double shot better. You know what? It's fine. Let's see if we can do high threat detected. I would really like to try it. Ooh, defend the terraformer and terraform the grasslands back to desert. No, it's just... This just seems like it would be so much harder, and I kind of want to go it. I mean, we're running out of time, so let's do something difficult. We have to protect this train. If I remember from the last round, it moves forward 2 tiles. Yep. This unit cannot be set on fire. Smoke immunity, stable, cannot be moved by any weapon, effect, push, teleport, and moves 2. So moves forward 2 spaces will be destroyed if blocked. So we have to make sure the 2 tiles in front of it are free every round. That could be interesting. So, mech. We're going to have you go right here, actually. The thing is, we want him to aggro as much stuff as possible because he can just mince things, like, unbelievably well. You can go there, and artillery can go back there, and we can confirm. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Right then. This thing has a lot of health. Like, just oodles of this stuff. That is terrifying. So, yeah, I'm thinking you need to get away from us. You need to pop over here. And you need to artillery the bejesus out of these 3. We can hit all 3 of them, doing 1 damage to all of them, and knocking them all back a tile. That guy's going to stand on top of that, which means he's going to take 1 damage next round when whatever's under there spawns. We can't do anything about that guy, unfortunately, and we do have to stop this thing from exploding because it would be problematic. So unfortunately we have to shoot this instead of the stuff on the other side. Perfect. Now the train can move forward. Wait. What's got actions left? Oh, this guy. He can still punch, but there's nothing around. Oh well. Yeah, we'll continue. So the train moves... You lobbed and missed. train moves forward 2 tiles. You blocked the enemy spawn and a bug spawned. Oh, excellent. If you guys want to bunch up like that, this makes our lives so much easier. Interesting. This is a difficult mess. This guy's trying to shell the train, so we have to move him or kill him. We can't kill him, he's got 4 hit points. This guy's standing in front of the train and is also attacking it, so we've got to move him as well. We don't have to really worry about these two. They're far at the back doing nothing, but we do have to worry about these guys because if that guy goes, he will blow up that building, and damage our artillery piece, and this guy's going to attack that building. Complicated mess, but bear with me. This guy goes over here, punches this guy, which is going to knock him into artillery, but this does 3 damage and kills him. Our artillery takes damage. That is unfortunate. However, our artillery can then move back 1 tile, do its missile barrage, knock back both of these guys off the rail tracks. Perfect. Now, this still causes problems because that guy's still going to hit that building. Damn it, I might have to do a reset here. Then the plan was this guy can come over here and shoot that thing. We still got a problem. That guy's shooting there. Damn it. I think we use a reset. Yeah, we've only got 2 turns left. I say we use the reset and we do this differently. Right. So, what I messed up on before had this is not actually attacking a building. It's only attacking our mech. If that mech moves out of the way, then it saves us hassle. So what I was thinking instead was this. We just have to kill that. That won't kill the buildings. And we just have to kill that. Everything else... Oh, and we have to move this off the track. So 1, 2, and 3. Those 3 things are the only things that really matter. We could cut off reinforcements. That would also help. So what I was thinking was, we just move this guy out of the way. Right? Boom. So we don't have to worry about him getting attacked by that. We can ignore this thing from now on. Then we move these 2 guys off the track. And the thing is, this guy we don't need to. We could literally just punch that guy to death right now. But we don't want to. We want to be able to move our mech before we do that. So instead we do this. We launch those 2 guys back as before. Perfect. Perfect. That gets him back. Why is that guy in a cloud? Invigorating spores. The soldier brain is running plus 1 HP. Units in smoke cannot attack or repair. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, never mind. That doesn't matter. What matters is we move this guy over here. This allows us to kill that slime. We had to kill that slime. No choice. And this guy can move over here. Yep, this is perfect. And double KO. Perfect. And that he actually triple KO. Took the health points off that guy. That guy's down to 2. Perfect. Train is free to move about. That, much better. Much better. So glad we used the reset there. You missed. You're going to spawn something. Train needs to get 2 more tiles. So we just got to stop whatever these guys are from doing whatever they want to do. Last turn. Let's see what we can manage. And this last turn seems pretty straightforward. We can't kill everything, unfortunately, but we can kill the 2 that matter. This guy's going to attack our mech, so we'll just move out of the way. This guy's actually tracking the train. We cannot let him attack the train, so instead we shall move here. And we shall punch him to death. Perfect. And why is it leaving smoke behind? You know what? Don't care. This guy can go over here. Yeah. And we'll shoot that guy. And he ends up in the corner of the map. We don't really need to move here, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then we're going to shell that guy. And he's dead. So, train should now make it to the end of the map. They have nothing else to do. That thing's going to attack there and then disappear into the ground. Come on, give us all of that juicy loot. Yes! Yes! Not a single point of damage on anything. Exactly the way it was intended by... Wow, grumpy face. Jeez, look at the face on that one. We live to fight another day. Yes, we do. We got max level plus 13 XP plus 3 XP. See what else we got going on. Oh yeah, I am super overtime on this. This game, hugely addictive. I mean, already you're sort of like looking at things and trying to optimize. Like I'm thinking that double shot didn't actually work for us very well because I think you need to combine that with other abilities. For example, if we had dash, what this does is charge any distance before punching the target. If we had dash and double shot, we could just dash forward and punch someone, and then from that location dash forward and punch another person. So we wouldn't actually need 2 opponents beside us at the start of the round. That would be really useful. So better off would be getting rid of the double shot, getting rid of the movement bonus, and just adding +2 to our damage. We then do +4 damage. I'm thinking that would be much better and would level them up a lot faster. In fact, leveling them up would be good because then we could swap the pilot out for someone else. Like this guy's already maxed out. We can put him on a low experience mech and sort of all the pilots that need experience should probably go into the combat mech. It gets the most kills. It just has that damage potential. Ooh, there's so many things I would like to do, but I'm thinking next up, yeah, we're going to take out that because it gives us 2 stars. Those 2 stars we can use to buy more reactors to make our mech. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish just playing 2 episodes of this. I may have to play 3 or 4. I'm sorry, but this thing is just super crack-like addictive. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here. This was Into the Breach. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.